Turn your back. Turn your back.
The way Toto sweet rich.
Turn your back.
Now my name, she say you won't go fuck this evening. You go die to do. Come on, your face, let they see your face. Come on, your hand.
Viewers' discretion is advised. The video you're about to watch is extremely disturbing. This video is of a young man who was beaten by Kitos. In case you're watching Q Talk for the first time and you do not know what Kitos are or the meaning of Kito, Kito is a term we use in Nigeria to describe men, heterosexual men who disguise themselves as queer men, go on Grindr, Tinder, Jack D, Facebook, troll queer people, steal from them, humiliate them, beat them, and even murder them. And this video emerged of a young man who was supposedly going for a hookup section. From the details of this video, from what I have and from the sources I have, this video is emerging from Warri, or rather the video claims to have details that suggest that this event happened in the Warri city of Nigeria.
Turn your back. Turn your back.
The way Toto sweet rich.
Turn your back.
Now my name, she say you won't go fuck this evening. You go die to do. Come on, your face, let they see your face. Come on, your hand. Open your face, let they see. Open your face, not the hear what.
Open your face. This guy is
Come on, your hand.
all the old wood that they break for your body.
Come on, your hand.
They look at you, look at the camera. Very good.
We know Warri is one of the most backward city. Warri is known for prostitution. In short, the city of Warri or Benin or the state of Benin is known, and the Edo people in particular is known for high rate of prostitution. In short, in Italy, the people of Edo, the Edo people, the Warri people have been worrying Italy with prostitution.
I never knew I would go to Napoli for prostitution. I was 15 the first time, and I was so devastated. I was so hurt that first time, but I don't have any choice by obeying the command.
They prefer young people, young girls, who they are braced, stand, they are looking good, and that is the kind of people they need in Europe.
My madam is in Italy. If I did not pay my madam, the juju will kill me.
We know that half of people from Warri, or people that are from Warri, I don't know what to call them, Warri people. We know half of them travel from deserts, go to the extreme state of looking for greener pasture, selling and risking their life, all the way to go to Europe for a better life. Now, coming from Warri now, Warri has a lot to deal with. The people of Warri have a lot to deal with when it comes to terrorism, or let me make it very clear, when it comes to militancy, the people of Warri or area scatter or mago, Warri people are the first.
Some stakeholders who reacted to the threats made by the militant group in the Niger Delta region to resume destruction of oil facilities appealed to them to hold the fire and embrace dialogue, adding that the negative effects of hostility will destroy the ecosystem of the area. They also called on federal government to show the sign of sincerity and commitment in its plan to develop the Niger Delta region.
The Marine University, they said they're going to give 2 billion. They have not given the time. The road from Omadino to go to Escravos that they said they were going to that was going to come on board, nothing has been done. Is it the EPZ project that has a deep sea port in Baramatu and then Gas City in Ogidigbe and the Shekiri Enclave that they said was going to come on board? Nothing is happening. Avengers do nothing, federal government do something.
Government should match their word with action. Let us break even from this old circle. It is not when there is this kind of threats here and there, government will seem to go into business. They should grow beyond this.
It's beyond just going back to the creeks. It's beyond just asking few questions. Because I think we still need a sovereign national conference on what will constitute the new Nigeria. The idea of living together in deceit, in lies, in a very faulty foundation, we must halt it.
The people added that the Niger Delta Avengers have ceased fire since Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo visited the oil-rich region and promised that federal government will start its developmental plan, and they urged the government to act fast. From Warri, Benga Ahmed reporting.
Mago, Warri people are the first. When it comes to people being rude, when it comes to people having no manners, being what we call miscreants, Warri is first in line. When we come to Nigeria, we go to Warri. From Warri, we go to Port Harcourt. We go to Bayelsa. From Bayelsa, then we go to Lagos with people without manners, people without a future ambition, people that don't want to better themselves and better their community. If you go to Warri, you can hardly even see good road in Warri. You can hardly even see sound education in Warri. All you see in Warri is brothel and yahoo. People who do rituals in Warri. And I'm not saying the African tradition is an evil tradition, but every religion that you use for wickedness is evil. Even Christianity or etc. Buddhism, Hinduism. If you use your religion for evil, it becomes a wicked religion. So Warri has a lot to deal with. Now, it is so sad that in Warri, where we have so much troubles, where we have so much to deal with, especially in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where there is corruption, where there is poverty, where there is high rate of unemployment, instead of us to be focused on how to get a better Nigeria, how Nigeria will change, how Nigeria will become greater, how we'll become useful as community members and citizens of states in Nigeria. How we can say Nigeria will become the envy of the world instead of us looking to make Nigeria great. We are looking for how to be lions in the midst of chickens. People who are strong don't attack chickens. Lions don't go after chickens. Lions go after lions. That is why an Igbo adage that say "Ag na tag." And here we see some people who want to show muscle, who wants to show power. They felt the best way is to go for the weaker vessel. Now, we have told community members on several occasions, before you go out, verify where you're going to in Nigeria. Go to your group, LGBT group, your TB groups, send out this picture. Ask for confirmation. If they say they've met with members of the community, that is not a green light to go. Ask those people they claim to have been with to show you proof, to tell you their experiences. We told you also, come for meetings, come for conferences. Hear Kito tell their experience. Hear Kito experience. We also introduce one-on-one sections where we allow Kito survivors to tell their stories so that you guys can know how Kitos operate. Kito Diary is on Instagram. Kito Diary has kept record of how different set of Kitos operate, the methods, the techniques. So at this point in time, we as community members and we as community leaders and we as activists, we have laid foundations. Not only laying foundations, we have also built a wall of foundation around so that you and I can be safe in Nigeria. We know that we only have our community. The government is not for us. We don't have a legal team for us. Even the NGOs that are working for us are few and they cannot deal with all these cases. So we have been encouraging and advising community members to take precautions when it comes to hookup. We've also had sex education where we say, okay, if having people or meeting people one-on-one is the issue, use dildos, use vibrators, use hands, do fisting, do anything to make sure that your conji dies, that your sexual urge dies. We've had these conversations. But in regardless of this, we should remember that people will still fall victims. That is why we at Curie Talk will continue to tell the stories of survivors and will continue to tell the stories of victims. Here again, another community member has been beaten by Kitos, has been bruised by Kitos. Now we have to remember to remain safe. Let safety remain our priority. I've said this over and over again. To Tinder, to Grindr, to Adam for Adam, to Jack D, to whatever apps, same-sex apps and same-sex CEO, we have pleaded with you to please do something, verify those accounts on your platform so that when our community members are on this platform, they can go on this platform knowing that these accounts are verified and seeing the ones that are not verified. So if they are taking the risks, they are taking the risks on their own. We acknowledge the fact that most of the CEOs and the NGOs have been teaching about the safety of the internet and the safety of, or rather, how to be safe doing online hookup. We should still remember to take these precautions. CEOs, we have asked, we have begged that some areas in Nigeria are very unsafe. There should be there should be messages that pops up. There should also be a verification step for people, for LGBTQ members to take to make sure they are safe in certain locations in developing countries. We've also asked that the CEOs should also please work with authorities. We've heard about the story of the Kitos that were arrested when they tried to set up a community members and they were apprehended. So community members work with NGOs, work with activists to make sure that these stories don't just go into the cobwebs, don't just go into the cupboards, but also talk to your NGOs, go into the NGOs. I know it is difficult having this conversation because some of our NGOs like to talk and not do, but still do your own quota. Go into those NGOs, have a conversation with them, tell them your story, and see how to forge ahead. That is all I have on this news. Like I said, a young man was beaten. He was supposed to go for a supposed hookup. He was set off by Kitos. He was beaten and he was filmed in an uncompleted building. He was also extorted of certain amount of money to pay for his freedom from these Kitos. And please, again, please don't forget, the Queen of England had passed on, so as a memorial or as a tradition, I'll continue to wear black until the Queen of England is buried. So this is not a repetition. This is not one video. This is another video where you continue to see me wear black on black until the Queen is laid to rest, and as we continue to tell quest stories. So remember to make sure you are taking your safety first. It is important. It is the person that is alive that can fight. It is the person that is alive that can get justice. It is the person that is alive too that can hook up. So, darling, take precaution when you're going for a hookup and make sure we have talked about this. Stay into relationship. Monogamous relationships are healthy, especially in developing countries where you know it is illegal to be homosexual. Stay in your relationship. Find one person or find a group of community members. If you go, you know you're fucking this person, fucking that person. I don't know how you do, but you know you have a community member or you have community members that you know these are the set of people you get your sexual pleasures from. You know if you're having any STDs of STI, it is from this set of people you could treat it. You know their HIV status, you know their health status. You are safe than jumping from every deep and hardy. Because one day, the fish will jump inside the net of the fisherman. And this fisherman may not have mercy. might be a hungry fisherman. So take precaution. And I remain Chimerize Henry Aunaya, and this has been Breaking News Wahala Q to Canada, and peace out.